Welcome to DomeTalk podcast, where nothing is black and white.
Yes, sir, and we're keeping it colorful here.
It's my boy Damon over here, Dame Dollar.
Dame Dollar. That's my boy Sean right here. Sean
That's what it is.
White.
That's what it is. Sean White 2.0.
Sean White 2.0.
So Dame, what are we doing out here in the snow? What are we doing?
Man,
What's the story behind this setting?
Man, it came out to be a beautiful day. It was snowing all day, little flurries, and
Yep.
all of a sudden it just started sticking. It started coming down.
First snowfall
Man,
in Asheville this winter, like real snowfall. First
yeah.
snowfall I've seen anywhere I've lived in like 7 or 8 years. I grew up in Philly, but then after that I was in like all these hot climates. So this is a breath of cold, fresh, snowy air for me personally.
Yeah. I mean, I love it.
This is fantastic.
This is amazing.
Your idea to come out here, because we had it set up in my crib over there, and as soon as you rolled up, like 5 minutes in, we look out the window and the snow starts actually sticking. And Dane was like, "Take it outside."
Oh yeah.
So credit to you, my man. We straight out here. It's a little cold.
A little brisk.
But it's worth it. It's worth it.
I love the scenery. I love sitting out here enjoying a little bit of the light.
I mean, what better setting for like our first podcast? Which, by the way, we should mention.
Oh yeah.
We should mention this is our first Dome Talk podcast right here, right now. I'm happy to have all you 0 viewers out there.
Hey,
hopefully that'll change.
It will grow.
It'll grow. We'll start pumping out those numbers a little bit later. But first things first, we just had to get out there. We had to get on the air. But we're live out here. We're doing our thing. We're doing it. We're making it happen.
Hey, I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Dame is shivering right now.
It's a little chilly, but
if we zoomed in a little more, you'd be able to see his lips right now. I mean, he's shaking like a rapid heartbeat over here.
So tell me, Sean, give me a little. Let's give you a little intro. What's up with you? How you get to Asheville?
Yeah. So background, born and raised in Philadelphia, up until 21. Moved out to Arizona. Was there for 4 or 5 years. Met my wife out there. Got married out there, and then moved to North Carolina. But we moved to Wilmington. Hated it there. Was not my vibe at all. I'm not really a beach bum. That's kind of what it was like out there. I'm a mountains guy. And then about 6 months ago, we moved to Asheville, and it's been dope. It's been great. I mean, meeting some cool people. Yeah. I mean, we really enjoy it out here.
Oh yeah.
And you're born and raised. You're a legitimate local.
Legitimate local. It's been a journey.
Yeah.
Born in Charlotte, and family ended up moving out to Haywood County, close by, and now since I was about 12, everybody moved up here to Asheville, and it's been a great time. Asheville's changed a lot. It's grown.
Yeah.
A little bit more business coming in and out now.
Right.
So it's something that I've enjoyed going through high school here, and after college, just coming straight here. It's been something that has been a blessing to still be able to have my time in Asheville and get, as we proceed with this, just being able to continue to use the connections that we have within Asheville and
definitely
keep this moving.
Yeah. That's what it is. We got opportunities coming. He's looking at other job positions. So we got some doors gonna be opening. We're hoping that some doors are gonna start opening with this podcast, though.
Oh yeah.
Keep this banter going and have some real fun with it. Should we talk about our mission with this thing a little bit?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So our whole thing is we're gonna be talking about sort of randomized topics, but that hold importance in today's society, especially for people within our age range. And I'm turning 29. James, you turning 25, right?
25.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff going on. People are having a hard time figuring out how to act these days. I mean, there's a lot of overly sensitive people out there, and we're going to be talking about some of those things, and also just shooting it a little bit. We're just talking about random stuff and just having fun. But we're hoping that we can impact the viewers, the listeners, and then also, what else are we doing? What else are we going to do with this podcast?
Man,
what did Daisy come up with? Daisy's my wife. My beautiful wife. What she throw in our ear the other day?
It was such a great idea. Something that we probably didn't even think about when we first sat down and talked about it. But I think we're gonna start going out to these businesses and having a little more interaction with the owners and with the people that's within the business, and it's exciting just being able to have a little mobile podcast going all throughout Asheville, and not only promoting us but also promoting these businesses out here.
Yep.
And maybe it'll bring some viewers into the business, and and it's more about, other than just like marketing and getting viewers, it's more about us being able to connect with other people. And
Right.
I'm very excited about that. It's a lot that's gonna happen. Different avenues probably open up, and just to know more and more people around Asheville is something I'm, like I said, very, very excited about going into the future.
Bro, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the fact that I've only been here for 6 months. You've been here for 25 years.
Okay.
Which is kind of dope that we have that dynamic, because I'm trying to discover this area a little more. You've been here your whole life, so you got that database of like ideals and ideas from this area that I don't have, so I can kind of bank off that, which is dope. And I can discover a lot about this place. And yeah, the ability to be able to promote like small businesses too in the area, that's gonna be amazing. Like that's gonna be so exciting. We've been talking about it, but I for years I've been trying to like stay off of social media, but now I'm realizing that if you're using this the wrong way, it can be horrifying. But if we use it the right way to promote people around us as well as ourselves in a positive light, I mean, what can go wrong?
Oh, yeah.
What could go wrong?
And like you said, using it in a positive light, social media has been kind of going onto the deep end, I feel like, these days. And being able to make an impact on people, and maybe kind of motivate people to go out here and have more talks and have more interaction with the community. I think that's another big thing.
Yeah.
Just being more out there and not being scared to just put yourself out there, and not sitting at home all day and just going through life like it's just an everyday
complacency
thing.
Is not. I tell you what, too, this forewarning to everybody out there, the very few people that are probably going to watch this first podcast, but nonetheless, we're not looking to keep things politically correct on this podcast either. We're going to be talking about things that some of y'all will not want to hear, but we're going to do it anyways, not to insult anybody, but some of these things need to be talked about.
Yeah. They
just need to be talked about. Especially our young generation, we like to accept anything and any type of action, any person or how that person interacts with their environment, and that's not really what we're looking for here. We're gonna talk about these topics in search of truth, and talk about things that maybe people our age are afraid to talk about.
Yeah. And
those are the exact things that should be talked about. So, but yeah, I think that's our mission statement for the most part. Yeah, but we're mad excited. I mean, we've been. This has only been in the works for it's only been like a week and a half, less than that, right?
Yeah, I would say
like less than 2 weeks ago is when I talked to you about it.
Yeah.
And I had all this equipment lying around. I record music, so I had mics, I had some lighting and mixer and everything. I have the camera, obviously, and I was like, man, I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time. And then my boy Dame showed up. I was like, that's my guy. That's what we're doing.
And by the way, this guy makes some good music.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
You'll hear it. You'll hear it.
And the intro. Shout out this guy again. Wait till y'all hear it.
Don't give me too much credit.
I mean, it's hard not to give credit when somebody's able to just go back and forth like you were the other night when we was making the intro. It's hard not to give credit on that end, because that's a hard skill for a lot of people to do. And I was sitting there like, wow, I wish I could go. Oh, I need this. Let me add a little bass on.
Well, you'll get on Logic with me one of these days, and we'll power through a little bit and have some fun with that too. But yeah, we're hella excited. But yeah, we hope to see you guys listening in, or watching us in the future, and we'll be mixing it up. Excuse our probably poor audio, poor lighting, and everything. We're gonna be working that stuff out as we go. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a little poor, but hey, I think about Joe Rogan's podcast. His podcast was low quality when it first started out years ago, and look at him now, biggest podcast in the world. So Joe Rogan, watch out.
You hear this?
They're coming.
Yeah, it's coming fast too.
All right, what do you think? You think that's good? You think we left them with enough information?
I think we're good, man.
All right.
I think this is the right direction we're taking.
Yeah, I agree. Well, yeah, we'll leave you guys with that, and keep your eyes peeled, your ears open. And again, this is the DomeTalk podcast.
DomeTalk podcast.
That's it, baby. Keep tuning in. DomeTalk on Instagram. We got a YouTube channel. You'll see us.
For
All right.
sure.
We out.
We out.
We out, baby.
See y'all
Peace.
later.
Oh, dude.